Hello guys, this is Ken Bailey. I'm going to give you a brief overview of filters in Photoshop. Now, without getting very specific about anything, I'm just going to blast through a bunch of filters and show you how this works. Some people may know about this stuff. Most of you probably do. But again, this is for beginners. And for beginners, you have no idea that this stuff is available to you. So if you have a copy of Photoshop, you have exactly what I'm about to show you. So just go up here to your menu on the top, and you see Filter, Filter Gallery, and bam, just automatically, if you go down here to the bottom left, you can zoom in and zoom out. But when you're working with filters, you might want to get to a decent size that feels comfortable there. And you can just blast through these filters and see what's available to you here. And it's just amazing the capabilities that you have with this stuff. I remember when Photoshop first came around, filters were available to you pretty much from conception of Photoshop. And we were just going crazy with them. But the problem was back then, it was super slow to process most of these filters. Now, granted, filters have gotten a lot better over the years. I mean, some of this stuff is just phenomenal. It's a lot of fun to play with. But I'll show you a couple of quick tricks here to do something that doesn't look exactly like everybody else's. Because the drawback with this, if somebody goes, oh, I like this look, they go in, they use a filter, and then they put it on the internet, and voila, it looks like everybody else's. So what you have the capability of doing here is you can blend all of these filters. So let's find something like watercolor, maybe. No, I don't like that. Let's find something that looks more like a painting. Let's see, brush strokes, smudge, smear. No. Let's see. Tiles, no. Let's just go with that. Okay, we got texture, and you see texture right here. These are like layers. So if we do that, and then maybe, how do I get them in there? Oh, I know, I remember. And then do a new layer right here, and then we can change that to texture. You didn't do a new layer. Go in here and do this. So you're kind of adding all of this stuff together in here. You can sometimes find a combination of things that look good together, but you can turn these on and off to see how they're looking as well. See, you can see how when I click this on and off, you can see how it's affecting it. So anyway, you find what you want. You can also delete things. Whatever's highlighted there, you can go down here to the bottom right and click this little garbage can. And that will delete that layer for you. So then just say OK, and you can see it applies it in here. And what's cool is you can work non-destructively. See how I can turn that filter on and off there? I'm going to go back and show you exactly why I'm able to do this without it being destructive. Destructive means simply like if I'm on this layer here and I go in and I apply a filter, let's just add noise. Now that's applied to this filter, and I mean it's applied to this image, and I can't do anything about it. It is what it is. I just destroyed that image, unless that's what I want it to be forever. But we'll undo that. So I'm going to show you here. Delete this, and you go. So let's delete this as well. Make a duplicate copy of that. You want to make this a smart object. Essentially, kind of what this does is it, from the 3D world, I look at it as like it makes it a reference object. So you turn it into a smart object, and it's going to allow you to work non-destructively on this image. So let's go up here to filter gallery again, and let's say we just like the way this looks. Say OK, and it puts these filters underneath it, as opposed to if I go here and do filter gallery and add this to a layer that it is not a smart object. There again, I'm stuck here with this, but if I'm on a smart object, then I can turn that on and off. Absolutely fantastic. You gotta love that, right? So I can continue to go here and do other things. Let's do radial blur, for instance. And now that that blur is in there, you can see here, I could turn that blur on and off. So if I don't like it, I can also just take it down here and throw it in the trash can and get rid of it. So anyway, I recommend just going through, playing around with these filters, get used to it, work as a smart object, and once you get done with all of that, you'll pretty much be an advanced user at that point, and we can go into more specific things about how powerful these things can be and how much good they're going to do for you in the future in a lot of cases. So anyway, have fun with filters, and look for some more advanced classes on this later.